Okay, before I start this video, I would like to say this. There's a poll. I asked the question in my YouTube community, and it says pick a number between 1 and 32. Pretty much, it's about what anime I'm going to watch next, and it's pretty much all the animes that are on the list. All of the animes on the list I have watched before, but for some reason I stopped watching it. So I just want to let you guys know that. Now then, number 58 of the anime all-time list. Of course, it's the theme park of all theme parks. Let me just say this: it's more theme park animes are. You think it's gonna be all sunshine? No, it's about this child actor who's full of himself and he likes to look in the mirror at himself because he's a freaking weirdo. He tries to save a park. That's pretty much the whole plot. He eventually does, but excuse me, but it takes him a while. Here's the thing. Okay, and I like to digress. This park is not all freaking all guys in masks and rainbows. Every person that you think has a suit on, they are not people with suits on. They're real people. How do I explain it? Well, let me just say this. There's a fire breathing dragon in one of the freaking episodes, and yeah, he breathes fire and he knows what the hell he's doing. It has fantasy in it. Most of the in the point taken, a bunch of pirates show. How the fuck does a bunch of pirates show up at a theme park ready to take over the fucking theme park? It makes no fucking sense. Okay? But then they fight it off and the people that work in the park pretend that it's part of the show that they're doing, and I find it hilarious. Even though the pirates want to take over the theme park. I find it hilarious, and everyone loved it. This, that, and the other thing. Here's the other thing I like about the park is the fact that he's trying to make sure that everyone's doing it. Okay, now then, the princess who owns the park, yes, she is a princess. She wants to give him powers, but the only way she can do that is if she kisses him, and she does kiss him, he faints, and then he gets the power to read people's minds. But you only can read people's minds once. Okay, that's the thing. The other girl, the girl that has a crush on him at some point, she has big boobs. I'm gonna call her Big Boob Lady because that's all she does. She is the assistant manager of the whole entire theme park. The child actor is the theme park manager. She was the theme park manager before he came. She can pull a gun out of her ass. And I'm not joking, she literally can pull out a gun out of her ass. And she likes to shoot the other two people. She likes to shoot the manager with blank rounds that hurt like hell, but they don't make him bleed. I love this anime. It's pretty fucking funny. Also, the fact that every character has their moments of being good or just plain bad or something like that. Here's the thing, and I like to digress. The assistant manager has the most character development. She tries to be, because at first she's like stubborn and she likes to force people to go with her and stuff like that by doing stupid shit, or she likes to but at the end she decides to lighten up. She doesn't like force people to do it and stuff like that. So yeah. Now then, that being said, there are two. You think this anime is for kids? No, it's not, because of there's one scene where they have to hire more people because they're low on staff. So, what did they decide to do? They decide to hire 3 girls. Okay, now you might be wondering what the hell these 3 girls are. The first girl is a porn star. Okay, I'm not making this stuff up, people. Actually, the mascot of the anime, which looks like a bear in a costume, he decides to look up what porn movies she's done, which just makes no fucking sense. I don't fucking get that. They don't show it, which is good. But yeah, that's what happens. The second character decides to tries to do the interview when she has a stab wound. Okay, what the fuck? Her brother does not want her to work, so he decides to stab him stab her and just tries to make sure she doesn't go. She gets hired anyway, even though she gets stabbed and she's bleeding to death. In the interview, you can tell this is just for jokes. The brother gets his ass kicked, which is kind of fucking funny. And he also has, what's it called? I think he's only wearing underwear when he tries to attack the other people, which is fucking hilarious. The third girl is the most normal one, even though she has, she's got problems of making sure she has problems of self-confidence, but that's only besides the point. So yeah, I love it. And the only reason why I'm bringing up those three characters is because earlier in the episode, when they hired the three, the girl with the big boobs, had a dream about them falling for the manager that she has a crush on. So the main character who has a crush on, which I think is hilarious. That being said, this anime is at number 58 because it deserves to be at number 58. Now then, there are things that I do not like. Let's start with the stuff that I like. I like the comedy. Comedy's gold. I love the comedy. That's the thing why it's at number 58. Every character is funny as hell. The most funniest character though is a girl, a girl with pink looks like a pink cat. She's a girl, but she's a pink cat. She's not a person in the costume though, so I just want to let you know that. Here's the thing. She hangs out with a person that looks like a sheep, which she is a sheep. They're both real people, but they're in fantasy world. This is a fantasy anime, so the characters there's some normal characters that are adult kids and teenagers and adults. You also have characters that are in fantasy, like the cat and the thing. Now you might be wondering, oh, the cat's probably so cute. No, the cat's a freaking pervert. She likes to look at women who have big boobs and big butts. The sheep is the same way, and the fact that they decided to put some truth serum into the girl with the big boobs, so she can confess her love to the main character, which is fucking hilarious. And she stops herself because she doesn't want to. When she finds out that they were doing that to her, she decides to blow their freaking brains out, even though they're not technically dead, because she doesn't shoot them with real live bullets. This anime is pure comedy gold. It's pretty fucking funny. There are some things that are serious. Now then, even though it's comedy based and stuff like that, the whole entire aspect of it is that they have to meet a status quo to get to a certain number of people to enter in the park, so that way it doesn't shut down. This is probably the most darkest plot MacGuffin in the whole anime. Pretty much, if they don't make the status quo, all the characters that are fantasy characters that, like, I don't know, like the dog, this, that, oh no, wait, the dog, the cat, everyone, they will be moved out, and the princess who owns the park will just die. That is kind of depressing. I did not know that they're gonna do that route when I first watched it, but it's pure comedy gold. Now then, the only thing why it's not moving up on the list, and it's a really good plot MacGuffin, is the fact that the main character doesn't want to do it at first, but for some reason changes his mind after hearing all this bickering and bullshit between the guy who wants them to get blown up and stuff like that. The main character decides to help him out by doing a completely 180 for no goddamn reason. I need more. There's probably something I'm missing, but for some reason that's not it. So I like to digress. I hope this is number 58. It deserves to be at number 58, and I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care and stay positive.